Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on this bell icon to get all the latest videos. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have a very important Adobe Photoshop tips and tricks video for you. Today we're gonna learn how to saturate an image in a very natural way and a very proper way using selective color only. And most of the people actually like to do some saturation in their raw image, because in sometime raw image are not so color popping and it is not so eye catching, so it doesn't look so good many times. So sometimes people want some saturation, so I will show you in this video how to do a proper saturation without any kind of color banding or any kind of color pixelation in your photo. So to do that you need to use the selective color option. Just go to this adjustment layer and use the selective color option. So before I do, and I want to show you some preview that I did of 4 pictures here. So that is our previous and that is our after. Okay, and we also have our this previous and after, previous and after. As you can see, it's not lot natural and lot more beautiful looking compared to previous. So some people actually like this, so I have done this for you guys. So it is up to you whether you like saturation or not, completely up to you. So guys, before I start the video, our main topic, I need to show you something really important. So as you can see in this chart, we all know that the red, green and blue, all of these three are our basic, our primary color. We also need to know the basics of their reversive color. The reverse color for red is, as you can see, is cyan, which is C. As you can, if you increase the red, the cyan will be decreased. If you increase the cyan, it will decrease the red level. So as you can see also in the same, the green is the opposite of magenta and also the magenta is the opposite of green, and they are inversely related. And also the blue is opposite of yellow, yellow is opposite of blue. So you must need to consider that if you want to do perfect color saturation in your image. So let's go to our Adobe Photoshop now. So here is our raw picture. Now I'm gonna edit this. So first, as you know, you need to go to this adjustment layer, just click on the circle button and select selective color from here. So after you go to this selective color layer panel, first you need to show that you have only cyan, magenta, yellow, black. You don't have those blue, green. So if you want to increase the blue level, you cannot do this here because there is no blue slider, but you have this yellow. So yellow is the opposite of blue, so you need to decrease yellow to increase the blue level. So I have done this, really simple. So if you go to this red, okay, red is the opposite of cyan, so decrease the cyan to increase the red level. Now go to yellow, but you already have this yellow slider. So as you have yellow slider and you want to increase the yellow, just increase it. Okay, then do the rest, this green. So if you want to increase the green, you need to decrease the magenta. As you can see, our green has appeared. So all of this, if you have already this magenta slider, so increase it to increase magenta color if you want. So if you don't want any of this, just click this button, okay, to revert all of these changes. So this is really simple. Now really important thing is, if you want to save this preset, the selective layer preset for your panel, so that you don't need to do it for every images, you just click those preset and it does the work. So to do that, you need to click this box, this arrow. If you click this, you have the save selective color preset option, and you will select this one, which I already created this before, so I am not selecting. So just then press save and it will do the save for you. Now you will have this preset option. In the preset panel you will have the selective preset which I saved. Now if I revert all of these changes, suppose all of these changes is our normal picture, if I go to this default and select selective preset, it has done the effect for us within no time and really easy and really simple. So that is important tip. And one more important tip, if you want to increase the color little bit more, you need to drag this to this layer, so it will increase, and select using Ctrl and mouse key and use Ctrl G to group them so that you can see the difference. As you can see, really amazing color situation and really nice. It looks really eye-popping and eye-catching. So you have also a good friend, which is our opacity. You can change the color. If you don't want too much saturation in your picture, you can decrease it. As you can see, it looks really nice. This is our second image. For example, I'm showing you this nice football arena, but the problem is there is less color, and if you like more saturation, you can just select this, go to this add color adjustment layer and go to selective color and do the same thing. You don't need to tweak this anymore, just press on this preset and select the selective preset that we have saved in our previous image. So as you can see, instantly we got our effect. So if you want more, you can drag it to the layer. Okay, it has increased. Just select it and press Ctrl G to group them, same thing as before, and now you can see nice effect, really nice. And one more thing I want to show you, that you can also select this adjustment layer and go to hue and saturation option, and you can increase the saturation from here. As you can see, really easy. It is absolutely for the beginners, it is not for advanced, because it has a tons of problem which I'm going to show you today, and people use it to do it quickly, and because in the beginning they don't know what is the disadvantage of it. So if I zoom in the picture, as you can see, there is a huge amount of pixelation around this flag. So if you watching this video, please watch in 1080p to show the differences between the previous and after picture. As you can see, there is tons of pixelation and there is oversaturation here and there. So look at the sky, it looks so pixelated, and every bit of color in this image looks pixelated, especially in this corner edge area. So you don't want to do that in your image. You want your image to look good, as you can see. So if you don't want to do that, you just need to do this procedure which I showed you here. This is our previous, this was after, and I did this using selective color. As you can see, if I use selective color, there is no pixel banding and pixelation around this flag, so it is lot more balanced and lot more natural color saturation compared to our previous hue and saturation before and after. So don't use hue and saturation if you want to do a proper natural way to do your color saturation. Now I have another image for you which is really nice to show the difference. So at first we are using the hue and saturation, increase it. So I just want to show you the difference between hue and saturation using and the selective color. Most probably you're gonna use this selective color because it is the natural way to color saturation, and hue and saturation is not the best way, it is the worst way. So it does already really simply, but the hue and saturation does oversaturation, which is a really big problem. As you can see, if I zoom in the far side in the sky, you can see this orangey color effect. As you can see in the normal image, there is no pixelation, normal image, but if you do your hue and saturation, color saturation, you can see there is a tons of pixelation. As you can see, it looks really bad and makes the image low resolution, and in the corner side you also have this pixelation which is really bad. So I suggest you not to use this hue and saturation, just use the selective color. Now I am using the selective color, just select it and go to this preset and save selective color, and it's done. Now your image looks a lot better. To increase the saturation a little bit, just using this one, and I'm grouping this. As you can see, it's really nice. So if you increase it, you can also decrease it if you think it is a lot more. You can change the opacity. So if you use this one, as you can see, there is no pixelation and the image looks really good. As you can see, there is no pixelation here. It looks as before, no pixelation, and it also looks really nice and more eye-popping and eye-catching. So I wanted to show you more another thing, which is in this image, particular image, if you select the selective color, let's show you one more tip, important, and go to preset, go to selective color, selective preset, and is done. Or see the previous and after, just increase it a little bit, dragging here. So in this picture, as you can see, in this picture, what you can see, we increased our color, we saturated our image, but there is a lot of red tint in the image. As you can see, there is a lot of red tint in the image. So you can also decrease this in selective color option. So click on this layer thumbnail. As you can see, just double click on this, and here you will have your selective color panel. You can decrease this layer, this red color. So just select this red, and what you need to do, just increase the cyan level, as you can see, to decrease the red. So just group it using Ctrl G, and now show the difference. It looks so natural, and also it is color corrected, and also it is color saturated. So that is the most advanced way, the proper way to do color saturation in image without any kinds of color pixelation, any kinds of low resolution problem, or any kinds of color casting. So thanks for watching guys, and peace out.